Patissimo, T-attack.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
Goes.
They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Shallow exited. HPN goal.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
Goes. Corner. Backs up. Backs protect.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try in the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Cornerback. Option defense option is set to conservative formation. Prevent toggle. Choose the player to choose a new player. Choose a new player. You have choose the player to replace. Formation. There are 3, 2. There. Choose a new play. Choose formate. 3, 2. There are 2 categories.
Line of scrimmage. The 31 now on 1st and 10.
Audible. Pass.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
11 options. Choose a new player. You have 9 options.
2nd down and 8. Hundley looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Choose a new player. Choose the formation. There's over 1 robber, over store, cover 2 invert.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Middle 3rd.
Hundley to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early and very early on here? We're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Great effort there. 67 yards. And the Ravens will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left leg selected.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Option is set to wings tax. Wings tax. There are 9 categories. Jet, zone fit, HP power O.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Corner. Flat.
Looking to throw on second down. Brown. Over the middle. And caught it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
Option is set. Option is set. Option is set. Free. Nickel blitz free.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey.
On second down, here's Huntley. Throw caught by Flowers. His first catch of this wild-card game, and it's good for a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Set to 20. Zone drop. Free. Over. 1 Robert. Cover 2 Hart. DPL. Cover 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Huntley going to change the play here. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Huntley. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, Riggs.
To throw, Huntley. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Third down. Here's Huntley now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
70, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions.
Give cushion.
They're going for it. Huntley. He's got his target. That's complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ball over 2-4 odd. Over 2-4. 3. Cub 2-4 DB. 3. Nickel blitz. Boga blitz. 1 Sam S. Old blitz. Nickel blitz free.
Okay, ready?
Give cushion. Spread.
Go check. Ready?
First down, here's Mitchell. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Tampa Sam S. Cover 3 bus.
Ready, check.
Second and 6 from the 10.
Spread. Give cushion.
Another run with Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Entering play call.
That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Slant weak. Cover 1. Slant weak. Cover 1.
Here we go.
Give cushion. Spread.
Go.
They get this out left. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Keep half.
70.
Give cushion.
Dragon 60.
Huntley trying to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself.
Entering
right?
play
not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Y off trio. Drip ski. 45. Drip ski. High low big ski.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Entering play.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Backs protect.
Check mash. Ready.
Looking to throw. Brown. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Entering.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
The dime looked on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Levels out. Shock H option. Inside zone.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And they will take over 1st and 10.
There are 2 categories. You have 26.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Huntley. And this is incomplete. Oh, a sure 6 points, but he cannot get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration can wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Middle 3rd.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Overload blitz. Give cushion. Spread.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
You have 25 options. Cover 2 invert is selected.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Huntley gets it out wide quickly. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Categories. You have 25 options. Cover 2 invert is selected. Give push. Spread. Audible. Spread.
Mitchell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. There's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the
Entering
NFL,
open
and it's on
adjustment
EA
screen. Run
Sports.
inside is selected. Run inside. Defend short pass.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Prevent 3 to 4. Big 4 3. Big 4 big nickel. 3 nickel. Option is set to 3 Cub. There are 7 categories.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Spread.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Middle 3rd.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made by Tyree Wilson. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
3 Cub.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
60, trap 60. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Huntley. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give cushion.
Huntley, a quick throw complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
Give cushion.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Give cushion.
An option give now to Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Entering play call, normal. There are 5 categories. You have 18.
2nd and 5.
Audible.
Ready?
He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Give cushion.
On 3rd down, Huntley. And this is caught. Touchdown. Great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
65 cats.
They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Special teams, you had 6 options. Return left leg selected.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Flat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got White here. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Choose a new player. You have choose a new play. Choose a new for me. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Audible. Give cushion.
Try the right side with Mitchell. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Cover 3 sky.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Middle 3rd. Give spread.
Operating from the gun. Huntley firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Cover 2 is selected.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Once more with Mitchell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Nickel. Option is set to 3. Nickel blitz 2.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
79 Broncos.
Give keep half.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Huntley. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Their
passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the... And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Ravens have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Option is set. Option is set. Empty punt. Post corner red.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Here's Brown on 3rd and 2. And that would be incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout.
Corner.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Post.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, Crash. 60 average. 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Corner.
79 Broncos.
Corner.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 53 yards. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Corner.
Panther 11, Panther 18,
Audible.
Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Corner.
Buffalo 18.
Corner.
18, Pioneer. Check smash, check smash.
Toast. Toast.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that.
And the Raiders have got him. Byron Young forcing his way in there for the sack.
Spread.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
At the 46-yard line.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the line.
Franchise is selected. Entering player upgrades screen. Tucker is selected.